Long before the release of Top Gun 3, the heavily anticipated blockbuster already has one major difference from Top Gun: Maverick. Since the incredible box office success of 2022's Top Gun: Maverick, it quickly became known that a Top Gun 3 was inevitable. Top Gun 2 is currently the 12th highest-grossing movie ever made and was the most profitable film of 2022 by a long shot, earning a whopping $1.46 billion at the worldwide box office. Early stages of Top Gun: Maverick had been in development since 2010, allowing 12 years to perfect the highly anticipated Top Gun sequel after the release of the 1986 original. Top Gun 3 was confirmed to be in the works at Paramount despite the massive deal Tom Cruise made with Warner Bros. Earlier this year. Top Gun 3 was officially announced in January 2024 and will see the return of Cruise as the iconic protagonist, Pete "Maverick" Mitchell. There has also been speculation of a Top Gun rooster that was proposed by Miles Teller as recently as 2023, which would focus significantly more on his character. As far as returning characters for Top Gun 3, Cruise and Teller are safe bets, while the return of Glenn Powell's Hangman character, as well as Jon Hamm's Cyclone and Jennifer Connelly's Penny, are also strong possibilities. Top Gun 3 already having a story and production timeline is very different to Maverick. Top Gun: Maverick took decades to make happen from script to screen. From its inception to its eventual release, Top Gun: Maverick took decades to make happen from script to screen. Rumors of a Top Gun sequel had been kicked around since the release of the original movie in 1986, but it wasn't until 2010 that Paramount seriously started to develop a sequel. Even after that major step forward, it still took another 12 years to hit screens and become one of the most financially successful movies ever made. By comparison, it has not even been 2 years since Maverick came out and already a new sequel is in some stage of development, with confirmed story ideas and production timelines on the horizon. With Top Gun 3 likely unable to hit theaters until 2026, this still allows Cruise and Paramount ample time to fully develop the project, although the impact and hype around the release might be significantly less than the long-awaited Maverick. With Cruise now in his 60s, it would be the best-case scenario to have him star in as many Top Gun movies as they can possibly churn out, so there is greater urgency behind Top Gun 3 and the future of the entire franchise. Teller is likely to be handed down the reins of Top Gun eventually, but it would be great to have a true Cruise Top Gun trilogy before that happens. Since Top Gun: Maverick was considered to be a legacy sequel, the passage of time was clearly felt throughout the story. Maverick is no longer the young, ambitious hotshot from the 1986 movie but is now the older, ambitious hotshot in the 2022 sequel. Although Maverick's character doesn't change much from film to film, the passing of time is inevitable, as demonstrated by the fate of Iceman in Top Gun 2. With Top Gun 2, the film has the advantage of bringing cherished characters from another era in time back to life, an element of nostalgia that Top Gun 3 won't necessarily benefit from. Top Gun 3 will inevitably feel more like a regular sequel, even if it takes a few more years to happen. Similar to Cruise's other enormous franchise, Mission: Impossible, which has a sequential release pattern that has produced 4 modern sequels over the last 12 years, Top Gun 3 should feel more like a direct follow-up to Maverick than a complete franchise reboot. A Top Gun movie that releases in 2026 or 2027 could potentially lay the foundation for a new installment to be released every 4 or 5 years from that point on. Even without Cruise's direct involvement, Top Gun could become one of the most consistent action franchises for the next 2 to 3 decades.